Welcome back to the Knock-On Effect, the rugby show where we say what the pundits won't. The first test is in the bag and the Lions came out comfortably on top, maybe even a little bit complacent. In today's video, we're going to go through the team, player by player, and rate them all. Let's get stuck in. Jumping straight into the front row and getting things underway is Ellis Genge. Huge shift from the big man. 8 carries, 5 tackles and some crucial meters made in close contact. He has a lethal ability to get the opposition on the back foot in close quarters. 1 scrum penalty against him, but otherwise a great performance. 7 out of 10. Next up is Sheehan. 9 carries with 50 meters made, 11 tackles, fantastic line-out throws, and 1 try. Unreal stats. And you know what? I've seen him play better. It just goes to show his ceiling. He honestly has me scratching my head at times with how good he is. 8 out of 10. Rounding out the front row is Tadhg Furlong. 4 carries, 6 tackles and 3 penalties against him. He's obviously not known for carrying the ball as much as the Genges and Porters of this world, but he had some brilliant carries and quick hands in the tight areas. Shame about the penalty count, 6 out of 10. On to the second rows, and we'll start off with our captain Maro Itoje. 7 carries, 19 tackles and 4 lineouts won. He quietly had a great game. He's a workhorse who leads from the front, and he got down and dirty today. 7 out of 10. His partner in crime up next, Joe McCarthy. 5 carries, 9 tackles and inches away from a try in the corner in just over 40 minutes on the pitch. I didn't catch the commentary team say anything about an injury, but you'd wonder if he felt a twinge given the time of the substitution. A solid performance for the little time on the pitch, 7 out of 10. On to the big man, Tadhg Beirne. Didn't I tell you he'd start? What a performance. 7 carries, 23 tackles, 3 turnovers and 3 lineouts won. He was everywhere today. He disrupted the Aussies' breakdown at every opportunity and was absolutely unrelenting in defence. What a performance to justify your selection. He really rose to the occasion today. 9 out of 10. Tom Curry up next, another man who caught a bit of stick for his inclusion. 7 carries, 10 tackles, 1 try and 1 try assist. They are fantastic numbers. He looked well up for the match. Possibly a bit too up for it at times, with 2 penalties conceded for a high tackle and a tackle in the air. Had Ben O'Keefe not been the ref today, who I thought was excellent and handled everything cool as ice, we could have been in a spot of bother. Nonetheless, glad to see Curry silence the critics. 8 out of 10. Completing the pack at number 8 is Jack Conan. He led the Lions in terms of carries with 11, but also had 64 meters made and clocked 16 tackles to boot. Similar to Itoje, an effective performance, doing the dirty work. 7 out of 10. Before we jump into the backs, if you haven't already hit subscribe, please take a second to do it now. We're slowly but surely building the best rugby community anywhere online, and it'll be an honour to welcome you. Jamison Gibson Park had a solid performance at scrum half today. His kicking from the base of the ruck is truly elite. He kept the Lions' attack ticking over all game long. 7 out of 10. Finn Russell up next. Excellent performance from the Scotsman. 1 penalty, 3 conversions, 1 turnover won and a try assist. His crossfield to McCarthy was a fraction off, but he pulled the strings like a real maestro today. 8 out of 10. Centres up next, and we'll start with Tuipulotu. 5 carries with 33 meters made, 6 tackles and 1 try. Much of what we've come to expect with the Glasgow 12. A really classy performance. To be a touch harsh, I would have liked to seen a bit more from him today. 7 out of 10. His clubmate and countryman up next, Huw Jones. 5 carries with 65 meters made, 7 tackles and 1 try. The centre partnership performed excellently. There is an argument to be made that Tuipulotu ran the hard lines to give Jones the space, but Huw Jones certainly looked the more on form. He finished his try excellently and was a real headache for the Wallabies midfield. 8 out of 10. On to the wings, and we'll start with James Lowe. 7 carries with 26 metres made, 6 tackles and 3 clearance kicks. He had a relatively poor game. He had 1 kick go dead, but was decent under the high ball. He didn't have that many big moments. Not a whole lot wrong, but certainly not a whole lot right either. 5 out of 10. Tommy Freeman on the other wing next. With Mac Hansen injured during the week, this was a big opportunity for the young man to lay down a marker. He looked lively early on, but here's his stats. 4 carries, 21 metres made, 3 tackles, 1 missed tackle, and 4 turnovers lost. This was a forgettable performance from Freeman and an opportunity missed. 4 out of 10. Finally, Hugo Keenan, a fullback. He had a fantastic take under the high ball early on. It's a shame he wasn't as dominant in the air for the Aussies' opening try. 9 carries with 22 metres made, without a whole lot to do in defence. An underwhelming performance as he fights back from injury. 5 out of 10. So that wraps up our ratings. Let us know in the comments below how you saw things. And as always, cheers for watching. Catch you at the next one.